Hey, Bjorn Strongndarm here with Evil Labs, a game that is currently in development and early access from Mirabolis Studios. And thanks to Mirabolis Studios for giving me a copy to check it out. And we're going to go ahead and check it out today to see what it's like. I actually ran the tutorial so I know what's up. So we're going to start this scenario, the newbie pharmacist. So this is a game where we're like an evil scientist and we're trying to like make diseases essentially that will infect others, and then we have our own pharmacy so we can like sell things to, sell our wares to people who come in. So we infect more people, and then more people, come in to buy our stuff, and we're gonna need some workers to start out. So I got a couple workers here. One of them, I'm gonna have him go, I'll pause it for a second. Go ahead man the counter here at our pharmacy so we can be, selling and making money and doing that kind of stuff. And the second thing I'm gonna need to do is we're gonna eventually run out of stuff to sell. So we can come and we can make a factory where we can produce more goods. And then we'll come and have this guy come down and start making boxes of medicine to sell to these guys. So that'll get our money up. And it costs, like as you can see, it costs $300 to hire any staff. And when we sell stuff, we get more. Up here we've got money. There's research points, so eventually we'll build a lab and be able to do some research, and that's how we can develop new diseases to spread to make more money. How much power we have, so I guess if we make too much stuff we'll run out of power, and how many staff. We only have 5 staff tops. Now our staff will eventually get tired and hungry and stuff like that. So we're gonna set them so when they're tired or hungry or like bored, they'll be able to go and take care of themselves. So like stamina, each of the when their bars get down to 20%, they'll kind of automatically go, why are they angry? Why is he going angry? We've got some medicine still here, and he's making medicine here at the lab. Probably speed things up a little bit. Anyway, but in order to, I should have been going up. In order to let them get, like, in order to let them get rest, they're going to need a bedroom. In order to let them eat. Okay. This stuff does cost money, so I have to make some more money before I can let them eat. So guys, keep doing what you're doing there, getting the goods up, because that's how we make the dough. 90%, 100. All right, drop it off. How much is each we get from each person? Is a good question. So we've got some meds now. He's in here at 25. So each box only gives us 25. So we could be here for a bit of a while, it seems. He's gonna go rest, I imagine. Yeah, this guy's getting tired too. But I probably can't afford their bedroom, can I? Yeah, sure don't. Sure don't have that. So he's just gonna have to work while he's tired, while this guy catches his Z's. Alright, that's pretty good. So why don't you come back to work here so that guy can go take his little nap. And yeah, right now it's just a bit of a grind. We gotta grind away, getting a bit of money. So come do your thing. That's another 75 buckaroos right there. And yeah, hopefully we'll just grind away for a bit, see if we can sort things out. Alright, we're grinding away here up to 150. We need 500 for a bedroom. These guys are going to be, or I'm not a bedroom, but a dining hall. These guys are going to be having some problems. Why don't you come up and man the store? Actually, do you want to fit? Actually, no, that one was done. So let's see. Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, you go sleep. Go sleep. Let's sell these 2 boxes for their 50 bucks, and we'll just continue the grind as these guys take turns sleeping, making, and selling. Okay, I've been grinding away for, I don't know, probably 10 minutes, just kind of these guys just going back and forth, doing their different jobs, and I finally have enough money to go ahead and build a mess hall so that when these guys get hungry, they can have a bite to eat. So we'll drop that in there too. The next thing we also need to make, just to keep them happy, is a living room, which is another 400. And I'm not looking forward to the grind on that, but hopefully we'll be able to get this sorted out. He's gonna go sleep. He's gonna get tired really fast is part of the issue here. All right, there they are, having a little drink, chatting with each other. Hunger's going up. We still don't have the living room, which they need for like their fun meter. So it's a little bit, yeah, he's gonna have to have a nap here soon. And we are stuck at 125 buckaroos. We're gonna need, when he's full, he better start working here again as well. While we're waiting, let's kind of look at what else there is. There's different things you can research. You can research administrative stuff. You can research like different kind of laboratories. I guess this would let you have more staff, maybe. Improve kinds of labs, different ways to produce things, and then diseases. And this is like the very first kind of thing you can do. You want to do is research some diseases and learn how to like infect people and things. Because the whole premise is that you can basically make a bunch of money by, oh come on man, make some more drugs over there, bud. But you make a bunch of money by infecting people, and then they have to come and buy your medicine because you've got the cure. So you're kind of like not exactly a mad scientist, but like a mad capitalist scientist who doesn't want to destroy the world, just wants to get rich off the backs of the infected. So that's like the idea. As I'm seeing here, as I'm going through, it's a real slow start. So I think what I'm going to do is just grind out the grind here, get the basics put in. So get in a living room, which is going to cost another 400. Get in, I have a factory already. Get in a basic laboratory, another 500. And maybe also, you're getting low on power, it's time for maybe a new generator as well. And then once that gets kind of sorted out, we'll then come back and see what we can do on this project infecting people. All right, we got a living room now, and these guys are sitting in it to replenish their fun, which is a thing they do. Apparently, he's smoking a pipe, is it? It looks like he's smoking a cherry bomb, to be honest, and he's it looks like he's like doing arm curls with an old-fashioned telephone, to be honest. But yeah, he's doing exercise. Okay, that's all fine and good. He's actually going to go work up here when there's nothing to sell. So the other thing is, this is very kind of micromanagey in that, like, I can't have them like say first go and sell, and then if it's empty, come down to the production and make more things. So that's something else. But yeah, we've got to continue grinding. We need to get up a research lab, which will give us research points, and I think we also really need a generator too. So I'm going to try to get those installed as well. Okay, we've got ourselves a bit of extra power. We got ourselves a research lab built, and I've got another 300 monies, which I'm going to use to get a new worker here. And we're going to have him come and research at the lab. So when he does that, and again, I'm going to put him at 20% for all these auto recoveries, so he'll take care of his own self. I don't have to micromanage him for sleeping and things like that. But so he'll come in here and he'll work at the lab, and then these research points will go up. And we need a certain number of research points to actually, do research, and it will say how many for each of these. And what we actually want to do is we want to research a disease, which will be 50 research points. And then once we can start doing that, we can start trying to infect people, infect them, and then they'll come and buy more drugs. We can't keep up with demand right now, so I'm not really sure why it's so very important that we start infecting people. But yeah, that's how the game goes. So, all right, a little bit inefficient. I guess he was tired, and when he's not tired, he gets all the way up to here, and then his fun has gotten too low, and he comes right back down here. So unfortunate, but we can go ahead now and research some disease. And it looks like it happens immediately, and then we can research different things like this, like make the diseases more potent, or make them disperse better, or learn how to decrease the chance of spontaneous cure of the disease. Try to make it more lethal, which you probably don't want because you want people to buy our stuff. How to spread by air and stuff like that. But what we actually do now is, so we have 5 disease points. I don't fully understand that system, but there's a system there. But we'll use fungus to, wait a minute, what's going on? Okay, I developed, I see. I've developed fungus, but now I've gotta learn different ways of making them move. Is that right? Okay, fair enough. But let's go ahead and now infect an area. So there's a population of 6,000 here. We want 10,000. I'm thinking like an area with a zone with an area here with a bigger population should. I don't exactly know what's going to happen here, but let's go ahead and infect there. Oh, not yet ready to spread this. Oh, that's right, because we have to actually come and synthesize the disease next. So instead of research now,
my pleasure.
We'll send this guy over here. He's gonna work on making this disease. Not sure what that sound meant. Worries me a little bit. We're at 20% there. For $10,000, we can add a computer terminal that will help us synthesize diseases faster. I think I'm happy with where we are. You guys are just lifting a glass together while customers walk away angry. Okay, I get that. I don't love it, but I understand it. And anything else we want to build at this point? We have our staff stuff all sorted out. We have a small factory. I mean, I think we have all. I think it's time to start infecting. And then, like anything else we want to build, we'd have to come to the research and unlock it. So, like we could unlock advanced lab, or this stuff is not ready for the current kind of beta version that we're running on, or a human resource office. I'd kind of like to get that and see what it's like. Okay, this disease is ready, so we go back to researching because one of my big complaints so far is that I have to micro these guys, and maybe that will make it so I don't have to so much. But so that disease is ready. So now let's infect this population here. All right, outbreak is discovered disease is causing panic in the population. According to scientists, it can cause several symptoms, including even death. Dun dun dun. Authorities, however, claim there's nothing to fear, as Evil Labs already announced they have been able to synthesize a cure for the disease, and that it's already in the markets. That's the information we have so far. 7 infected, 8 already cured. Okay, 6 remaining infected. So that's nowhere near the 10,000 we're meant to get to. So do we need to develop? You have to unlock all these through research. Okay. Well, I mean, my researcher is sleeping right now. I could look at the research option. Wait, goods. Okay, never mind. That's for later. So, disease, how to spread by air. That's 100 research points for that. 500 for insects. Extra symptoms kind of over along these ways. I'm thinking maybe just by air. Airborne would help. I mean, if I look, 2 infected. I don't love that, but all right. So a little more grinding. Go back to the lab. Let's see if we can get up to 100. If we can get this thing to spread. I mean, can I infect again? No, I have to synthesize another trial, I guess. So let's get this up to 100. And a lot of people just going around angry. Oh, these guys are actually sick. So they have the disease, and we could sell it to them. Everybody else is just like buying like marital aids and stuff for congestion, or what's going on? Anyway, so yeah, the stuff's getting made. When this guy's done sleeping, he'll come sell. What happens if the sickies don't get their medicine? Or do I get, you know what? I wonder if I get more money for the sick people getting treated. So let me just watch that. That would be an interesting mechanic. So this one's probably going to go away angry or sad because I didn't get here in time. Maybe you'll be okay. So 425. Yeah, we got twice as much money from the sick ones. But now I think that means nobody is left sick. Is that right? There's one infected. Okay, fair. So why don't you go and synthesize? And while you're doing that, let's come to the research. And research the kind of air contagion. Okay, we did spend that. So now we come over to, I think, the diseases. And it costs, so how do we get disease points? I don't really know what that mechanic is. Symptoms, I don't care about the symptoms. I just wanted to have it spread better. So he's taking a nap, so that's not going to get done. We're making more goods here. And is the population... Yeah, nobody is infected now. So I guess without the contagion, it doesn't really spread the way you want it to. All right. I mean, we're a long, long way from 10,000. But that's all right. So let's... You've got enough sleep there, buddy. You come and do some more work. I was hoping to get more research done. I mean, the money is getting kind of to where we want it. There's nothing else to build just now. We can actually upgrade. Like, we can come into the bedrooms. Yeah, hello. Anyway, it's possible. It's not showing me right now. It's possible to, like, upgrade the bedrooms. I said the bedrooms, but what I really meant was there I go, the living room. So we can add paintings for 250 or floor lamps for 300 and that would increase how fast people like get their entertainment here. Anyway, why don't you switch it up and come work here at synthesizing. Let's get some more grossness to... Come on, guys. Look, get this thing done. I want to make some people sick, dudes. It's your pleasure to make them sick. All right, that's enough of that. You come and man the counter like you were gonna do. So now let's try the little red island over here. Okay. Are we in other news reports? I think it says, yeah, it's the exact same words as before. So nobody seems to. That's all this night. Have a good night. There's 4 coming up. Nobody seems to care.
Yeah.
Or notice that Evil Labs is the name of the lab that's synthesizing the cure. Like, shouldn't that totally raise some eyebrows somewhere? I mean, like, talk about truth in advertising, right? Anyway, and you're not doing anything. You come back to the research, I think.
Of course.
Okay, well, this is basically the game. This is as far as I think I'm going to go with it for right now. I mean, it is very much in open, in early release, I should say. It's in a beta version. So lots of stuff still have to happen. Lots of features have to be implemented. But, so what are my thoughts, like, as we finish up? I like the concept. I like the idea of kind of making an evil scientist laboratory. I know something planned for the future is for, like, enemies to be able to raid your lab, so you can, like, add defenses and stuff like that. All that sounds, like, really cool and good. So no complaints.
Of course.
On the kind of concept. On the execution, I know some people are gonna like complain about the graphics, and they are a little bit like higher resolution 8-bit graphics. It reminds me a little bit of, I forget the name of the arcade game back from like the 80s. It wasn't like Donkey Kong, it was like you were monsters, Godzilla type monster, climbing up the side of a tower and punching the windows out. This reminds me of that a little bit, but like in a higher resolution setting. But I don't think that matters. Like, games don't have to have amazing graphics to be good. I mean, look at Dwarf Fortress, right? Which has got crazy, ridiculous, non-graphic graphics, but it's fantastic. So that's not, I think, a worry, in my opinion, at all. The thing that I'm noticing is it's really, really slow. It's very, very grindy. There's just, it feels like there's, you look at what there is to do. There's more types of staff that are going to come eventually, obviously. There's lots more research that is, still totally locked. This is mainly focused on the diseases right now. And I think that's good. And I think there's a lot of maybe some promise and potential for developing it. But right now, the two things I'm not seeing is, one is the pacing. It just feels really slow. Like, there was a point when I needed money. I just actually, I cut it from the video, obviously, but I just walked away from the computer and went and did some stuff for like 15, 20 minutes, came back and then built what I needed to, as they were just kind of earning money. And it feels like that kind of slow pacing early on in the game could be in some way like sped up and balanced so that you don't have that, because that's going to turn players off. They're not going to want to spend the first 20 minutes of the game just on a straight up grind before to do anything. The other thing is, it's not really clear to me at this point like what the gameplay choices are. So I guess I do see there is choices for, what are you doing? You're sleeping? You're just, why don't you come in?
Yeah.
Make some more disease. There's choices for how to develop the disease right now, but it's hard to see right now, like, as you're developing, we had to build a bedroom, a mess hall, and a dining room. We have to build this. We got to build this. So it's definitely base building, but I don't really see what the choices are and how those choices will like affect the gameplay. Like, what are my decisions I'm trying to make? What are the possibilities for kind of creative solutions? The problems that like need creative solutions to be solved, or the possibility of coming up with new ideas. That's like the other thing that I would really want to know, thinking about the game going forward, is how is it going to be fun for the players? How's it going to challenge them and give them, something to do besides just clicking on where people should go as we all go through the motions of doing the same things over and over again. So that's kind of where I say it is now. I don't say this in like a negative respect. I know it's very early, and I think it's a single person developing it, actually, a single developer. So, props to the effort that goes into that. But this is my feedback, maybe, that can be useful if it gets around back to the developer, and just my kind of thoughts about like what would happen next, right? How this kind of goes on from here, and yeah. So anyway, I doubt I'll be playing much more on this build. Maybe in after a lot of development has happened, I want to see how it's progressed. We'll kind of pop back on and see what's going on with the thing then. But until then, these guys are just going to make their diseases, infect their people, and sell them their cure at exorbitant prices. But that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.